What? Amy has questions pertaining to Skinwalker Ranch. What is the purpose of the dome?
It's a temporal energy that's used for protection. It can be deployed when we need it.
What structure inside the triangle? What is the structure inside the triangle under the dome?
It's a multitude of things.
Can you give me an example of one of them?
It's an airport, it's a hospital, it's a apartment or housing. It's a control tower, it's laboratory. It's a multitude of things.
What type of operation is being done in the triangle?
I see communication. I see a port. I see it's a bunch, a lot of different beings. Some are bringing things in, some are taking things out, some are trying to discover technologies or discuss what they have found.
When you said communication, what type of communication is being done there?
All types. There's many rooms, many floors, many areas.
Can you share who's doing the communication and with whom are they communicating with?
With each other. Not yet of Earth scientists that are there, but in this space, there's many areas where we just the multitudes of species have meetings, discussions, preparations. Some are for directing traffic, initiating protection, discussing. We're all working together, and there's many projects. that will lead to disclosure at some point. They're working on belief systems and challenging growth and development to evolve to a higher frequency. By doing so, they'll be more understanding or welcoming. Once they reach these discoveries.
What does the team at Skinwalker Ranch need to know on how to proceed in the triangle?
Keep trying. There's others that you're not allowing or considering of value of information, but they have it. They're collective. It's not only technical, but it's interesting to watch the varying degrees. It exhausts many efforts. Consider all things, even the things you're not considering.
Why is the test for the triangle not over the triangle?
Because of our craft is there, and because of the temporal dome. It's not a dome.
If it's not a dome, can you describe the shapes of it?
It goes all the way around. It's a bubble in your language. Protective shield. But we call it the temporal because we can turn it off when we need to. But as long as our instruments are running, theirs is not where it needs to be. That's why they can't line it up directly over ours. If it was mechanical, they could, but it's electrical, so we can control that. So we run the interference or our protection.
Then what tests should they perform there to protect you?
They're already doing it. It's about beliefs as well as the exchange of more, better, resources. There's things that they're not considering that they should, but they'll get there.
What is what is the 1.6 gigahertz signal?
So we have a multitude of things going on here. So it doesn't interfere with our communications and our networking systems. As the temporal distributor is engaged, meaning turned on, that's what interferes with most of their equipment, is our engagement in protecting our stuff. They're not ready yet.
What is the 1.2 gigahertz signal?
It's a mimic from the lower level. They actually think that that's funny running it. To them, they think it's a game. It's just somebody in this area on a different level.
So, can you share with us where the signal is actually coming from?
One's coming from above, and one's coming from a lower level. Both is coming from us.
So you are producing it, but what is producing that signal?
Our instruments. We have laboratories, we have conference rooms, we have many species of sky people from all over the universe here. Some of them stay permanently, some of them are just passing through.
So is the triangle a part of the secret space program?
Well, you could consider it that way. We do allow
So is there a, so like here on planet Earth, there's several secret space programs. Is this, let's say, the triangle part of any of these?
yes.
Which, can you share with me which one is part of?
They're disgusting. There's a portal jump here that will lead to bases on the moon, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. Some of the traffic can be seen coming and going. Some of it is just a step away, depending on which method is used and what is being transported. But that's just from this location. But it does connect to other locations of the Earth as well as of the universe. That's why the information is important for them to keep discovering and expanding their belief in what is growth and development and evolution that is needed.
Okay. Then who runs or is in charge of this location in the triangle?
We have many jobs, we do many things, we work together. We have been here a long time.
Therefore, you all share your own entity of being in charge of your area.
We share because the Earth needs to shift. The frequency she's resonating is biologically shifting every human and will continue to shift for a duration of time as you understand it. It is important, and we have come together at many locations, but at this specific location there's many different types of beings, mostly bipedal, human-like, not all, but most. And we all come together because we've been watching. And we're waiting for the shift. There will be a disclosure where every human of Earth will be made aware. There are contracts. There are others who are trying to make agreements. Because once it's released, damage can be done, and we don't want that. That's why it's being transferred the way it is at the moment. But a shift is coming.
What is the purpose of the triangle and the object there?
A triangle is our parameters. But we can also adapt the space to what we need it to serve us for. Because it's alive, it moves and adapts to our intentions. If we sense fear of any kind, because we do not want to scare, we will not reveal any of this right now.
Okay. What is the animal? What is the animal that the mandible is from? Can you share with me any details about the mandible that the team found on Skinwalker Ranch?
I see it's not there for long. And it closes like a V. I guess like a triangle, but like two sides will fold in and collapse in on it to close it. It's a blue, I'm looking what type it is. It's blue, but around it is orange when it starts to close. It's not stable. It opens and closes frequently. That's how things get through both ways. It's near a fence. Like there's water and then like a little bit of, I guess, a hill, dirt, sand, I'm not sure what that is. And then a fence. It's by the fence post. There's like something on the fence post, something black. I don't know if it's a fastener or something black. But it's unstable there.
The creature that came through that they found the mandible for, do you know what time or place it came from?
I don't know enough about that. It's too unstable. That's not
Okay.
what I deal with.
And how does the 1.6 frequency resonate to the team?
How does it resonate with the team?
Yes.
What team?
The team of humans that are there at Skinwalker Ranch trying to run all these tests.
Well, it drives them crazy. They can't figure it out. They will. Some of them are still scared. Or have a fear of its potential.
At the mesa, what are the pieces in the mesa?
Part of cracks. They don't always land and take back off. As smooth as what we would like. Because they are living and part of the team. They're organic.
Where are they from?
All over. Some of them are captured and studied. Some of them, they picked up as many pieces as what they thought they needed. They look at the pieces. They have encryption, subscriptions, inscriptions. They'll be able to put it together. Not the craft, of course.
Okay.
But best way to get to it and figure it out is allowing yourself to connect with it and to use your mind, your intuition. But it's good to study it too.
What is the green burnt vegetation inside the mesa?
It's well, the pieces are part of a living, working vessel or fleet. So as it traveled, it brought with organic materials and like the bacteria on your planet, it's just the right conditions for it to grow. On or around that material.
Let's go back to when it was transversed there. We have now went back to the time and space when whatever is in the mesa is getting ready to happen. What do we see?
It's lush and green. There's lots of vegetation. All around. It's a great place for chances of survival. So we land there.
So what is happening there?
We had to leave our planet because of the nuclear war. Destroyed it. Our civilization split. And we landed here. It's a very long time ago. Everything's green. There's animals.
What is happening to the mesa at this time?
There's no mesa at this time. That comes later.
How many people are there?
With us.
Yes.
Sadly, we only were able to bring 15,000.
And what type of people are there?
We are the people looking for a new habitat. Some stay. Many expand and make their way to try to live on this new planet.
So when they first showed up, what were they saying?
They were trying to decide to keep looking for a place to live or stay here and try to make it and populate it or try to live. Some wanted to continue business as usual. But there's nobody here right now. Vegetation, animals. I don't see any people for a long time.
How did they get covered up?
Covered up?
You said the mesa wasn't there when you guys first got there. So how did you ship? Get inside the mesa?
Not inside. Other ships are inside. Ours is right there.
So
We've been here a long time. Many I'm looking for the word. Generations is too small. We've lasted through floods, burning hot, ice, which led to more floods, which took most of the vegetation, and then eventually all the vegetation. We stayed.
How did the mesa form?
I just told you. There was fire, there was wind, there was ice, there was water. This planet reinvents itself, and it's getting ready to again.
So all the original people, were they all, when they landed here on Earth, were they all survivors?
Of course. And then they had to adapt. And then we became a port. And now it's about unity, joining together for the evolution and the shift. For those bold enough and openness to the possibility.
So the vessels that crashed, what is happening after they crash?
Well, they don't always just, eventually they do hit the earth, but they were destroyed before they hit the earth. Not everybody is nice, and it's taken multiple evolutions through time and space. But through an alliance, agreements were made, and for the most part are upheld, and we're all watching. We're eagerly excited.
Did Bigelow do tests on the craft or the occupants?
Yes, both.
How long did they investigate?
Well, they haven't stopped.
Well, how long did Bigelow and his team investigate?
They still are. They're just no longer there.
Okay. Why didn't they move the wreckage?
They tried. But the parts that they think that they need is what they took and built their own to try to replicate. Many different types, some of which they
So where did they take the material they discovered?
in and down. It's in the earth, but it's a construct.
What resources did they use?
Be more specific.
So that they took it in the earth and down.
I'm not there at their ranch. They moved it to a different location.
When they moved it to that location, what resources did they use to move it?
I see 9 locations of the North America. Trucks, train, but it's not on the land. It's in the land. It's a big tunnel.
So where did this material come from?
Material for
The material that was used for the wreckages.
I don't understand the question.
So the materials that were moved, where did that material originate from?
Not this planet.
Was it like a metal? That's what we would consider a metal on this planet, or is it something different?
It was resourced from asteroids, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars. It's not of this planet.
Okay. Why can't the current team get through the mesa for further investigation.
So even though the ship has broken apart, it's still activated because our technology is more advanced. Anything electrical will have a difficult time around that. But if it's mechanical, not electrical, which would take a lot more manpower, but it's designed to activate and protect itself.
So the craft itself that's still in the mesa is what's preventing them from further exploration.
It's not preventing them. It's just going to take them longer.
What will they discover inside the mesa?
Pieces to wreckage. Laboratories.
How should they approach getting the information?
Shifting their paradigm. Shifting the way that they think. Not fully.
So if we ask permission, will you allow the information to be found?
Yes. But remember, it's about shifting belief systems as well. If it's done too fast, they'll be fearful and panic. We don't want that.
Okay.
It's just going to take time.
What are the things the team need to consider for the investigation?
They're on the right path. Just keep going. Expand your belief for your consideration until you've exhausted all efforts.
It's clear they have the funding. What do they need to barter to get through?
Releasing fear, shifting their belief. But because they're more scientific, they have a different thought process and different approach in their technique. It's not wrong. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, they were on to something. Before the others got a hold. This civilization could have been far more advanced by now.
Now let's go back to the time and space to just before whatever landed in the triangle landed. Now that we have went back to the time and place of when whatever is in the triangle went into the triangle, tell me, what do you see?
It's a very large craft.
What is happening?
It's, I want to say, propulsion system. Thrusters? I don't know what they're talking about. It's damaged. And the other one is it's a big system. But they don't have enough.
What does
to keep it going. It's like like 5 ocean liners. It's huge. But only it's I don't know anything about ships. I don't know why ocean liner was used. Because it's huge. But it was looking for a place to port. It has like many it's kind of like a triangle with a rectangle with a there's a lot of very big, very different shapes all together and staggered.
Okay. So there are beings there. What do those beings look like?
Some are purple, some are really tall, some are blue.
Are they wearing anything?
Yeah,
Can you describe what they're wearing?
it's like a skin tight leisure suit. Some of them. Some of them have like a robe.
Are these beings young? Or are they old in there?
There's all types of ages.
Are they saying anything?
Yeah. Just talking amongst themselves. Some are trying to decide if they're going to stay. Some are trying to decide if they're going to leave. Some are trying to decide if they want to go explore. Some are trying to figure out how to live here.
Okay. Let's go to the controls. What are they saying in the control area of the ship?
They are on rotation. They don't only just stay there, but everybody who works here knows what they're doing. And all know the mission. And they're careful not to expose themselves because they don't want to end up like the ones that left or got captured. Some of them were on purpose.
So was coming to Earth planned?
By the engineers, yes.
Was the rest of the crew on board with this plan?
Yes, they needed a place. And we found a habitable place.
Who is in charge of the discussion of the decision making?
We decide collectively. We all work together. Everyone has a job to do.
How did they continue to stay?
They didn't have the resources at the time to repair, to move on. So they just stayed. Eventually the mission changed because now we have many coming and going. And as I said before, there's like an airport, a hospital, meeting rooms, control spaces, areas, different areas for different things.
So what does a typical day look like for life in this area?
Well, we grow our own food. We run tests, we do training, work when it's our shift in our designated area. Have
How do they get their supplies?
the ships coming in and out.
Who is in charge of communications?
The ship is self-maintaining as well. We have to do a little bit of work, but not very much work. And as for who's in charge, we don't have a hierarchy or just one leader. It's a collective effort.
Okay.
Into our survival up to this point. It has been to do our job respectively. Sometimes the job is transporting humans to other places. That will be their job later.
How often is the dome engaged?
Usually when we feel I don't want to say threatened. I guess threatened of being exposed and subjected to unfortunate events.
What is the importance to know about the 1.6 signal?
It's not important. It's just a baseline test to be generated for them to keep searching.
What is the importance of knowing about the 1.2 signal?
Nothing.
Will you take me on a tour, show me around, take me on a tour and tell me what this place looks like?
We have been showing you.
How many rooms are there?
There is looking at it from the outside, it looks big, but on the inside it's a lot bigger. Like the rooms can, I want to say, change, morph into what we need them to be, but also there's space for what we need to hold there.
So what does the room that looks like that you are in currently?
Well, I'm in the room, but I can see through it and out. Through the floor, there's a couple of chairs. There's a chair that you sit in, like put your arms up on the sides, but you can see out, like see the sky. It's a panoramic view. And then there's a glass, maybe crystal, a glass screen or board, plate, and it has stars on it. Some of them are moving.
How do they speak to each other?
Through their mind. But if they wanted to, they could talk.
Do they have a message for the team at Skinwalker Ranch?
Just keep findings will help establish partial disclosure and help open or shift minds to allow a gateway of evolution, unity, and further understanding for many.
Why is the GPS signals near the triangle scattered?
Because anytime your electrical technology comes near our technology, which is more advanced than yours, it'll be distorted. So the GPS, the cameras, anything electrical will have interference. Whereas if it's only mechanical or from a greater distance, then it can be captured. But also, when that's happening, you should check the radiation, because even though we're protected and used to it, the team is not. I'm not sure that they're considering that. But when we're engaging that, it's emitting potentially toxic toxicity for them.
Mm-hmm. What is the bubble around the triangle? And is there a measurable distance of that bubble?
Temporal lateral diameter. And it provides enough security for us when we need it. But it can easily be shut off if we don't feel threatened or exposed.
How large of an area does it encompass when it's turned on? Is that something that's measurable or in this dimension?
Of course.
Are you able to share that with us? Do they have a message for humanity?
Oh. You can stop it.